The e-Power machine increases energy, enhances circulation, relieves pain, and I feel it benefits the whole body. It's listed as a Class 1 device with the FDA and regulated as a therapeutic massager. Health Canada has approved it as a Class 2 medical device that enhances blood circulation, elevates the skin temperature, helps relieve muscular pain, cramps, spasm, and tension, and helps to relieve symptoms of arthritis, insomnia, and arthrodynia. e-Power is another portion of electrical energy in the SOKI concept. It truly is a technological breakthrough in electronic healthcare products. It's the only product on the market that utilizes negative potential energy, or the energy the body needs for rest, along with high frequency, low voltage energy, which helps the body produce energy. So, are your cells all charged up? I think everybody's charged up, but we're probably not charged up how we need to be. Our body has 60 trillion cells, and each cell in our body has about 50 or more microvolts. If you multiply that, that's a huge number. In fact, I don't even know what that number is to have a body fully charged. The electrical potential of the cell membrane varies. When we're children, it's approximately 70 to 90 millivolts. That's why when you're with your grandkids or nieces or nephews and you're ready to take a nap at 3 o'clock. When you get older and sick and tired, you've had disease and you've healed and you're not feeling well and you're stressed, they tend to be lower, around 60 millivolts. And when you become senior citizens, they're lower than 60. And of course, if you unfortunately have a full-blown disease, your voltage drops down way into the teens. We hear a lot about negative potential energy, so what is it and why is it important? First off, we're electrical beings. When you hear someone talk about the negative electric potential, they're referring to the internal negative charge of our cells. All healthy cells continually strive to maintain an internal negative charge within their cell membrane. The internal negative charge is necessary for nutrients to come into the cell and toxins and waste to get out of the cell. Without this internal negative charge, cellular function is diminished, creating an opportunity for disease to set in. The internal negative charge is mainly maintained by the exchange of sodium and potassium from inside the cell to outside the cell. This exchange continually takes place. What is ATP, or how our body gets energy? Well, that's what it is. It's the energy-carrying molecules found in the cells of all living things. It's found in the mitochondria of our cells, and in each of our cells there are 500 to 2,000 little factories known as mitochondria, and it's these factories that produce one product, and that product's ATP. ATP is the energy used by our body that allows reactions to occur within our metabolism. Examples would be muscle contractions, the transmission of nerve impulses, the ability of things to come in the cell membrane and go out of the cell membrane. ATP is our body's preference for energy over fat, and it's what transports the chemical energies within our cells for our metabolism. It's essential to function. It's the energy needed to maintain the internal negative charge of our cells. So why is negative potential so important? Well, negative potential is important because it balances our cells, and when our cells are balanced, we can take in nutrients and we can get rid of wastes. All cells have what's known as a resting potential, and a resting potential is an electrical charge across the plasma membrane, where the interior of the cell has a negative charge compared to the charge on the cell's exterior. The size of the resting potential of a cell varies. However, in cells that can create an electrical current, it runs about 70 millivolts. Harmful positive potential energy is caused by aging, because as we age, we lose energy. When we get sick, our cells lack in some functions. If we have a poor diet, our diet lacks in enzymes. And we're exposed to cell phones and other communication devices, computers, high-frequency areas, electrical appliances. All of these things create positive potential energy for our body. So why is that so harmful? Well, positive potential energy imbalances our cells. And when our cells are imbalanced, it's hard for nutrients to get in and waste to get out. And a major function of our cell membrane is to control what gets in and what gets out from diffusing across the membrane. Diffusion across the membrane can be active or passive depending on the molecules being diffused. The imbalance of polarity, or a low electric potential of the cell membrane, interrupts the active and passive diffusion process. This can result in cellular respiration not taking place, which can increase stress, weakening our immune system. So, how can e-Power help you? Well, e-Power uses our body as a capacitor to create an internal energy that balances and revitalizes us. It utilizes negative potential high-frequency energy, and I call it the body's battery charger. So how does the e-Power work? Its high-frequency waves, approximately 70 kilohertz, create a massaging action that increases the temperature of our subcutaneous skin, allowing for the negative potential energy to spread throughout our body. This negative potential energy balances the positively charged ions and negatively charged ions on both sides of the cell membrane. And this balance promotes a faster metabolism that stimulates the cells. It can help reactivate the enzymes of ATP. And when our enzymes are reactivated, such as in the intestines, it prevents the loss of nutrients that our body needs to function. So what exactly does the e-Power do? Well, it balances the energy of the body. It improves oxygen, blood circulation, balances the nervous system, helps the body detoxify, supports the performance of the immune system, improves our skin because it stimulates the fibroblasts, assists in weight loss, reduces stress, and can help to balance our pH. Examples of difference between positive and negative potential energy and its effect on the body is outlined in the next two slides. If you have too much positive field action, your bone fractures may not heal. Your hormones could get out of balance. If you have too much positive field action, you could have stress, insomnia, or depression. Where if you have negative field action, you may feel calm, relaxed, or have really good sleep. Research has been done with the e-Power, and 30 people with insomnia, arthrodynia, and rheumatoid arthritis used the e-Power twice a day for 30 days, and each person used the machine 30 to 90 minutes a day based on their overall tolerance and health. The 30 people with insomnia stated after 30 days, 16.7% of them said they showed improvement. 70% said their symptoms were basically gone. The 30 people with arthrodynia, which is pain in a joint not related to a disease such as arthritis, 20% showed improvement and 70% said their symptoms or painful joints were basically gone. The 30 individuals with rheumatoid arthritis, 33.3% showed improvement in their symptoms and 60% said their symptoms were basically gone. I think that is phenomenal. Could you imagine not being able to sleep and the e-Power helping you sleep, or having so much pain in your joints and the e-Power helping you relieve that pain? That's amazing. I feel the e-Power supports the whole body. I think it benefits the circulatory system because it improves our circulation, expanding our capillaries, allowing our body to receive more oxygen. I think it helps our nervous system because it's a form of electrotherapy, which helps to interrupt the pain signal transmissions, which can help relieve muscle spasms and tension. I think it aids the digestive system by improving our nutrient supply and utilization because our circulation's better. It also helps activate the enzyme in our digestive system that keeps our body alkaline, so it can help people balance their pH. It helps our bowel by increasing digestion activity, improving the function of our stomach and intestines. It helps our skeletal system due to the piezoelectric effect or the negative field action. It helps to increase bone tissue, which helps to eliminate osteoporosis. It also helps in weight loss because it improves digestion and metabolism, which can help your body improve muscle mass. It supports the immune system because it can activate the macrophage, which helps with cellular stress. And it helps improve our skin because it stimulates the fibroblasts, increasing activity of connective tissue and promoting skin regeneration. Improving your skin with E-Power occurs because the electrical wave of the high frequency massages our cells 70,000 times per second, which helps our skin recover its elasticity. The negative potential of E-Power helps balance the blood pH and accelerates the process of detoxification, which helps our skin look and feel healthy. The supply of negative ions can help reduce the negative effects of aging on the skin because it can improve the skin metabolism, reserving oxygen, so the appearance of small lines and age spots can be reduced. Here's a woman who used the E-Power and took before and after photos of her skin, and you can see there's a lot of fat reduction in her cheeks and again under her chin. So I ask you, do you think you need to be recharged with everything that's going on around us every day? The E-Power comes with an indicator pen, and the indicator pen helps you determine that the E-Power is working. So when you get the E-Power, if you take out the indicator pen and hold it about a foot out from you, it should light up, letting you know that the E-Power is on and working and conducting. And it's also used to help you maintain a good energy flow throughout your body and to focus the energy to a specific area, such as a knee or your face when using a facial mask. We also have an accessory called the Energy Wand, which was designed specifically to be used with the E-Power machine, and it's used to stimulate the meridians of the body, allowing the chi energy flow along the meridians in our body. It's believed that anything that disrupts the flow of chi can cause illness, and the Energy Wand in conjunction with the E-Power acts as a conductor of the E-Power's negative ions or potential energy, assisting in opening up the chi pathways. I hope that helps you understand the benefits of negative potential, high frequency, low voltage energy and the many benefits of the E-Power. Hello, I'm really excited to talk to you on how to use the E-Power. And before I get into how to use the E-Power, I'm just going to tell you, when you get the E-Power, you're going to get a machine, a power cord. It comes with one belt. You do have the option to purchase a second belt, so two people can use it at the same time, and I highly recommend doing that when you order the E-Power. You get the second belt for less money when you first order. And it also comes with an indicator pen. There's a few things before we start its operation I just want to let you know. You want to make sure that you're not operating any electrical devices. Don't be talking on your cell phone, working at the computer, touching the remote for the TV, because negative ions are coming in your body and you're going to, cause maybe an electrical malfunction. You can turn the TV off or on or that kind of thing. You also want to make sure that you're not wearing a bunch of metal. It's not going to hurt you if you have metal on, like my glasses or my wedding ring. But you don't want a bunch of metal on, because where you have the metal, it's going to block the flow of the negative ions. So when you get your machine and you get it out of the box, you want to make sure that you put the belt on the proper way. So the negative ions actually come out through where the Velcro is in the belt. So you want to make sure that the Velcro is on the outside and that the buckle is on your right side by your hip facing down, and you just put the belt on and you're good to go. You also want to make sure that your feet are off the floor and this is off the floor so it's not interfering with any other grounds. And then you just simply turn the machine on and you're going to set the time for 30 minutes. I highly recommend everybody start 30 minutes on low. This is a huge detoxifier and you want to make sure your colon stays rolling. And then you want to set low, medium, or high. So we're going to start out on low. And then you're going to hit play. If the phone rings or something happens and you want to get up in the middle of it, just hit pause. Okay? You're going to hit pause, unplug your belt, go do what you need to do, then come, plug your belt back in and hit play. So it's on. Do you feel anything? Most people don't. You may feel a slight warm sensation through your skin, but most people don't feel anything. It is working. And how you can tell it's working is the indicator pen. And if you pick up the indicator pen and you hold it about a foot out from you, you'll notice that the light's on. And that shows you that the e-power in your body is absorbing the negative ion. So it's an awesome machine and it can do many things. You can also use the indicator pen if you have an area that hurts. Let's say my elbow hurts. You can take the indicator pen and do circles around that area, drawing the energy to that area to help with some pain relief or focusing the energy to that area. You can also use the indicator pen on your face as done in my facial video. And stay tuned for my energy wand video coming soon. So I hope this helps you in wanting to know how to use the e-power. It's an awesome machine. I think it's one of our most powerful machines. And it's the only machine on the market that has negative ions, high frequency, low voltage. It's awesome. Hello everyone. I can't finish without sharing the Soaky bed with you. This is my Soaky bed. I call it the cat's meow. I'm fortunate to be able to use it every morning when I get up. So I wanted to go over its features and show you what it looks like. So it comes with 3 hothouses, and each hothouse has a thermal strip on it where the hothouses connect, and it comes with a set of curtains for the beginning and end of the hothouses. It comes with a chi machine, the bed, the skirting, the sound, and the MP3 stick and player, central control, and the pillow. So I'm going to turn it on. It's really easy to operate. It takes about an hour and a half to set up. The instructions are really good. So here's the control panel. And I purchased a fur pad, so I have far infrared underneath me as well as on top of me, and I really get hot and put up a good sweat. So you set each individual hothouse just by pressing the buttons. And then there's the on and off switch. You set the chi machine. You turn your fur pad on. Turn the music on. I wanted you to hear the music, so let's give it a minute. Really nice and relaxing. This comes with the Soaky bed. And then you just position yourself on the chi machine. You sit down and lie down. And then once you sit down and you position yourself on the chi machine, it's very easy as you're sitting up and as you lie down to just close yourself into the hothouses and adjust your pillow. Sam and I forget how tall we are. I know it's hard for you all to know how tall we are, but I'm almost 6 feet. My husband Sam is 6'5". So these are big, plenty long for the average person. Then I just lay here for about 30 minutes every morning and enjoy. Thanks.